Yeah, I mean, they did well. We've got a really good one sitting in the locker room too, Jameer Nelson. So, we're going to have to continue to do that by committee. We're going to have to continue to soar with what we do well individually and figure out how best to fit everything together. I do think this is going to become a team, probably, that is, you don't know exactly who's going to be going. You don't know exactly who's going to be the right fit depending on the matchups and those type of things and depending on how they're playing. So, it was great that Marcus played that many minutes in a row and made some big shots down the stretch, and I think he can learn from a couple of the turnovers that he had down the stretch.
Coach, looking back at some of the games where you guys lost in the final minutes, you said the other team just brought it to the next level. Do you think that your guys did that tonight? And is that good to see?
I thought that we continued to move the ball and we defended at a better level. So yeah, I guess that would be the case. But we've got to defend more consistently from the get-go if we want to be good.
Coach, how did Marcus Smart look in his first game back this time as opposed to his first game back last time after the ankle sprain?
He did what he does defensively. We needed some, pick me up on some effort type things, and he got on the ground and he wrestled for balls and he got his hands on balls, and then he got into the rhythm of the game a little bit and knocked down a few shots. The corner three was huge, and then. But I think he's still got a ways to go as far as being the best that he can be and being feeling good. So hopefully he feels good again tomorrow. We'll get back out on the court tomorrow afternoon with him probably just to so he can keep it feeling good and keep loose and then we'll play again Sunday and hopefully he'll be feeling good.
Coach, how have the roles of the guys that you play at the point changed, if at all, with John Rondo? What you're expecting them to do?
None. Yeah, the same roles that we had in the preseason. I mean, we were playing without him in the preseason, and so I really haven't had to communicate anything different to any of those guys.
How much do you think that experience, having played a number of those has helped?
Well, I think that there is there's something to at least we knew, like, hey, we've played Evan there, we've played minutes with Marcus and Phil together. The preseason was something where those guys played a lot of minutes because we were trying to get them up to speed. So probably did help. But we went to Chicago and we were able to play well on the one night, and Evan and Phil did it, and Marcus and Rondo weren't there. So they've had some experience. They haven't had a ton of experience, and certainly combined with just the happenings of the last 48 hours, I'm sure it was a little bit of a weight on their shoulders. But I thought they all played pretty well, did some good things.
The three-pointer that Marcus hit that just beat the shot clock, it seemed that was a play that kind of got your defense kind of engaged a little bit down the stretch.
Yeah, I thought that. When we got to change. We got to be better than that. We've got to play. More. We got to play better defensively prior to the shots going down, but I don't think that's unique to many teams.
Brad, you've talked about all your players taking their shots when they're there. Kelly is one of them, but the last three games, that's got to be even surprising to you a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, he made a huge one. They cut it to 2, and he just comes down, and we hand it off to him. He just makes a 3 right at the top of the key. Every time it leaves his hands, I feel good, and maybe it's because I know that he's in there when no one else is. And he just puts in so much time. He deserves to make shots.
And this 3-game stretch, it's not a coincidence that you have a winning streak if he has like 66 points or whatever in the 3 games.
Yeah, I think that we've got to continue to get front court scoring, and hey, it's the second game in a row that we have. The last game was the Orlando game. I think that it's hard to choose which are the 4 front court players to keep in because they all are being very productive. And I thought Tyler was phenomenal in that third quarter, just running the floor. He got ahead of the game and made some plays, and then Sully got going a little bit, and now you've got Kelly sitting over there, and so that's a good thing. We need them all to play at a high level, and Brandon Bass did a lot of good things. So, positives moving forward.
Just considering the turnaround, how quickly everything happened, with that leading, how hard is this
Yeah, so I probably didn't spend as much time on the opponent as I usually do, like the day of the game, just because you've, or maybe it just kind of, squeezed it all together and got it done as quickly as I could because you've got guys coming in. I sat down with the 3 guys prior to the game and, just watched some things with them. Those guys I think are all coming in next. Is that right? So, just got a chance to talk to them about their families and meet them and, hey, oh, by the way, we've got to play a game on Sunday. It's no big deal. Just know everything that's on these DVDs and we'll go from there.